Hey, what's going on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter or X, LinkedIn, or Snapchat, anywhere you're watching this. It's Bert Ferguson, Realtor, coming to you guys with another video. And as you guys know, I come to you guys with videos on all things real estate. And make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'll leave my information right here below so you can get to all my links. But today we're gonna get right into it. Today I'm gonna be talking about housing affordability. Now, I've been a realtor now for almost 10 years, and I have seen slowly that housing affordability has become an issue. It's a very hot topic in the markets. It's a very hot topic when clients call me, when sellers call me, buyers, whoever, investors, right? Affordability helps move our market. And I would like to share that information with you guys on current housing affordability. So today we're going to be talking about the National Association of Realtors article on America's housing affordability, and the gap on housing affordability continues to persist. Households earning $75,000 annually can afford less than a quarter of four homes that are for sale right now. U.S. for sale housing inventory up nearly 20% from a year ago, yet still far below pandemic levels. Working in real estate, I saw what that pandemic market was like. Everyone was selling their home for what they wanted. Everyone was getting the home that they wanted. There was just a lot of movement in the market. And now that affordability has started to crunch in on itself, we're seeing a little bit less of that. So this article says that the US housing market still needs 367,000 more home listings at a maximum price of 170,000, 416,000 more priced or below at 225,000, and 364,000 priced at 340,000. For the US housing supply, a sizable amount, which is about 44% of the largest 100 metropolitan areas classified as areas stuck in the middle, 30% as areas getting closer to balance, and 26% as areas falling further behind. Montana, Idaho, California, Massachusetts, and Hawaii have the largest shortfalls in affordable housing. Did you guys hear that? Montana, Idaho, California, Massachusetts, and Hawaii. These are the largest shortfalls in affordable housing. So if anybody's watching in any of those states, let me know what you're seeing on housing affordability in those areas. Do you know anyone trying to buy a home in Idaho or in Montana or in Massachusetts? What's that struggle been like, right? Housing affordability is a big thing in those states right now. Those 5 states have the biggest shortfall on affordable housing, all right? So this article came out May 15th on the National Association of Realtors.com website. And I want to make sure you guys see this stuff, right? A lot of people don't have access to the National Association of Realtors full webpage, and I do. And I want to make sure you guys get that information in a short video that you can digest and you can take with you. So if someone starts talking to you about what's the real estate market like, you can say, well, Bert said housing affordability continues to persist, and then there are 5 states right now that have the biggest shortfall in affordable housing. So let's continue with the article. All right, so US households earning $75,000 a year can only afford 21% of home listings as of March 2025, which is up slightly from 20.8% a year prior, and representing the biggest gain of any income group, demonstrating that the nation's housing affordability gap persists, according to the National Association of Realtors and Realtor.com 2025 Housing Affordability and Supply Report. Now that 2025 Housing Affordability and Supply Report, we're going to dig into in another video, but I'll leave the link for that below. Now, the report analyzes the shortage of affordable homes across different income levels in the current US housing market. It provides a real-time, income-specific snapshot of housing affordability, examining what home buyers at various income levels can afford based on standard lending criteria. For sale housing inventory increased nearly 20% nationwide in March 2025 from 1 year earlier. While this gain marks progress, it remains still under pre-pandemic conditions. So we still are under pre-pandemic markets right now, and everyone knows it. Anyone who's out there looking for a home right now that was looking back during the pandemic, or anyone who works in real estate and was working in real estate back then, does see that we are not at pre-pandemic levels, although we're seeing a 20% increase in overall housing inventory, okay? So as we continue on, the housing market is at a turning point, said Nadia Evangelou, who is NAR Senior Economist and Director of Real Estate Research. More homes are hitting the market, and it's encouraging to see the greatest housing supply gains among middle-income home buyers. while households earning $75,000 a year experienced a slight improvement in accessibility to home listings between March 2025 and March 2024, the largest gain of any income group, which is good. They have less than half of access to affordable homes that they can get, like it was the pre-pandemic when nearly 49% of listings were accessible. In a balanced housing market where listings are aligned with what households at various income levels can afford, these home buyers will need to access 48.1% of listings. To reach that threshold, the market needs at least 416,000 more listings priced at or below 255,000. 255,000 is a key number. And I want to talk about that number because $255,000 is that middle point, or a little bit under that middle point of here in Delaware. Right now in Kent County, 350,000 is about what the average home is going to get you. So if I have clients who are looking between 200,000 and 300,000, they are falling short, kind of what this video says, of an affordable house, okay? So households that earn $100,000 annually are in a similar situation. They can afford 37% of home listings, which is up slightly from 36.9% in 2024. But that is far below the 64% that they could afford in 2019, all right? So this is huge. So even homeowners, home buyers, prospective homeowners who are out in the markets looking, who make $100,000, still are having issues at finding affordable housing, okay? So this is some very interesting information, and I wanna talk about this one too. A household earning $50,000 annually can only afford 8% of home listings today, which is down from 9.4. Low-income households represent 1 in 3 households, and in a balanced housing market, they should be able to buy 1 in 3 listings. For that balance, 367,000 listings with a maximum price of $170,000 are vital, all right? So that's what this article is saying. This is some really good information. And I also want to talk a little bit about what are some of the things that people can do about this. You can continue to stay educated on the numbers. You want to continue to stay educated on when you can go out and see a home with your agent. If there's something that pops up, make sure you're going to go see it. And also take access to mortgage lenders, mortgage loan officers, and mortgage institutions that have first-time homebuyer programs. And also see in your local area what you can do to beef up and get down payment assistance, which is going to help you in negotiating and finding your home, especially if you fall into those lower income or middle income households, all right? So that's all I have for today for you guys. Housing affordability, it's still an issue. We're seeing more homes, but not as much as we did in the pandemic. So if you guys have any information or you live in any of those 5 states that I mentioned earlier in this video, let me know what your experience is out there trying to buy a home. So again, this is Bert Ferguson, Realtor with the Rush Home team of Compass, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.